So at some point on Mars, there's a place that's warm and wet enough so there's an aquifer. I think that's very likely. The question is, would that have the energy and the nutrients and all the other stuff you'd need for life? And could life exist over billions of years in one little, isolated outpost if it's not a sort of robust planetary biosphere like you have on Earth? That makes me skeptical, but I certainly can't say I know there's no life on Mars, and I think that we need to search for it.
Okay, so since this is basically bacterial excrement, can we expect to possibly extract DNA from it, or is that out of the question?
I would say that's unlikely because, imagine that this was an Earth rock that was billions of years old and you were finding the same kind of mineral trace of life. The idea of there being sort of intact genetic material that had survived, especially in an environment like, Mars is being bathed in this cosmic radiation. So I would say,
and lethal ultraviolet, yeah.
The idea of, sort of creating Jurassic Mars Park out of
it would just be fun to know if it had any DNA at all, and if it did, does it have anything in common with us?
Oh, man.
Which, if it did, then we got Panspermia on our hands. Just remind me about what that could be.
Yeah, no, the question you're asking, of course, would be amazing if we found something intact enough to understand its genetics, because then we have that amazing question: are we related to it?
Yeah.
Has it arisen because rocks at one point traveled between Earth and Mars, which we know they do naturally, and something hitchhiked along it, or is it actually an independent origin?
That's because we have meteorites on Earth that were traceable to Mars, and we didn't bring them here. So these are Mars rocks blasted forth from some kind of asteroid, traveled through space all on their own, and what you would need are stowaway microbes that some would then survive. They have to be very hardy to do so. And the hardiest microbes that we all know about and talk about, of course, is the tardigrade, water bear, that you can't kill that thing. So is that still a prime candidate for having stowed away on a rock from another planet?
Well, you're asking me if tardigrades are Martians. Another interesting thing to ponder is the fact that at the time when these possible microbes were pooping out these minerals on Mars, the bombardment rates were higher early in the solar system. There was more stuff hitting the planets, and therefore the chance that some rock with some of this stuff got blasted off of Mars and landed on Earth, it seems credible that could have happened.
So that would mean we would all be descendants of Martians.
Well, I know some people in particular that
that's surely more true for them than others.